Hello, this is Dr. Peter Terzop, and I'm using the Zoom in order to do a video on how to do videos in the classroom. Now, I want to make this clear. The videos are only designed to make things more on-site. I think if we talk, you get more feedback. It does take a lot more time to do videos, but again, it makes it more personal. It allows you to feel like it's on-site and you know it's a real person that cares about your education. So I want to make that clear. Now I'm going to share my screen, and I'm not the best at this, so I'm just making it clear. Okay, and but let's do this. I think that should work. I hope. So just to show you how things work is I have this email from a student, and I will get off that email so no one. Let's see. Here we go. Um, let's say, for example, I have done a video and I go to YouTube, and it does take a YouTube account. Now, I don't think, okay, here we go. I want you to look up here, this little arrow. This is where arrow is upload, okay? And then it says here, select to upload, or you can drop a file. Now, what I do is I minimize it. So kind of, you see how it broke over to the left? And then I I have this folder here. It's a temporary video folder. I put that on my desktop, so I know that anytime I make a video, it saves it to the desktop, so it's easier for me to find. It's just that's how I do things to save time. So you can see all these videos that come up. Okay, and I won't play them because some are announcements, some are student feedback, and I don't want to violate that. So if I sit there and drop this video, if I carry it over and I drop it into that section, what it'll do is it'll start uploading. Now I can maximize it. I can change the name here. And then when I say I'm done, I say done. Now a couple things to note here. I can make this public, unlisted, or private. And I can also add it to any type of playlist. Like I have an education channel, so I can do that. Okay. Once this is done, and now I'm kind of gonna skip around. Okay. This is done. It'll actually give me a way of sharing and all that. So let's say I go to history, and I'm going to take one that's pretty simple, like welcome to class. Okay, it's something all of you should have already seen by now, so I'll pause that. Now this is what basically happens when you get done. So you look under here, and there's a button called share. You can see the share button, and you can see this embedded video, or you can share it with a link. Okay, that's a website link. You can literally put that into it. Sometimes it'll pick up on it and it'll show you the video, but if not, you got to use this embedded one. And it's highlighted, so you right click and copy. And that's all you do with that, okay? So then once I'm done with that, I got to get to the classroom. And let's see if this works. Okay, I'm in the classroom, Canvas, and I want to load the class up. And it's working. Okay, theory and practice is our class. Now, let's say I want to go to an announcement. It doesn't matter where, it's all about the same. So I say, okay, I want to add an announcement, or if you will, post, right? I put my title up here. You see topic title. I can say class, see my video. The big thing here, this is the big thing, is looking at this thing called an HTML editor. I'm just kind of circling it. If you push that, notice it changes the box, and then I can either Control V, which means paste, or right click paste. This here is that embedded code I got from YouTube, and when I save it, you see how that video comes in there. Okay, now I'm not obviously going to delete this because I don't need it, but that's in general what the process is. And so let me see if I can do this. I'm going to pull the Zoom thing up again and probably fail in this because I sometimes these things don't work the way we want them to work. But anyways, basically back to, let's see, back to this. Let's see, I want to go back to the video. Okay, sorry about the delay here. But in essence, that's where we're at. And let me see if I can make this work. I should be able to make this work, and I should be, okay, back to the meeting, stop share. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I just lost the buttons. So in essence, what your idea is that you have a camera or get a camera and you record that, however that system works, into a file that you know where it's at. You take the YouTube open, you go to that little arrow in the right-hand corner, and you dump that file in there. And then that file, you can name it while it's uploading, you can name it whatever you want, and you push done, and it starts processing. It uploads first, it processes, and then it will say share with. It has a web link, just straight up internet if you just want to share it that way. But if you want to embed it, you have to use that embedded code, which is the second one underneath or to the right of the first one. Once you do that, once you get that done, then what you do is you go into the course, you make your post or response or whatever you want to do, and then you can sit there and put that HTML editor. That's how Canvas works. And you can type in all your stuff, hello class or whatever, and see this video post on whatever, and then you can sit there and put your name and then push enter, put at the bottom, HTML editor, cut and paste, like right click on the mouse or Control V, that puts that code in, push save, and that video pops up. So that's a little bit of a review, and I appreciate a student asking me to do that. And hopefully that answers a lot of those questions. If there's anything else I can do, please drop me a line, and best of luck.